Hello, thank you for joining us for this data privacy and security training. In this video, we'll give you an overview of expectations for using Pembroke Public Schools technology, including setting robust and secure passwords, email safety, student data privacy, social media expectations for staff, and we'll also show you where to find some help resources and show you how to contact the technology team should you have any issues or questions. Password security. We'd like to make sure that you're always keeping your passwords safe. Please never share a password with anyone or leave them written down where someone else might be able to see it. Best practices for setting new passwords are to always use at least 8 characters. Use a mix of some upper and lowercase letters, at least one number, and if the system allows it, use a special character. We'd also like to ask that you create a unique password for each website and application that you use. We understand that this is difficult. We do have a lot of logins that we have to keep track of, but please do try to create a unique password for each one. We have a portal called Clever in Pembroke that we use to help us keep track of all of our applications and logins. Clever is what we call a single sign-on or SSO portal, and it's used with staff and students. When you log into Clever, you'll see all of the applications in your portal, and you'll be able to click on it and just log right in most cases. Some of them will just behave like favorites on your computer, where you'll click on them. The first time that you use it, you'll have to enter your username and password, but then Clever will save that for you. And then next time that you log in, you'll be able to then just click and get right into the application. Email security. At Pembroke Public Schools, we use Gmail for our email. When you're checking your email, please be careful not to click on any emailed links or attachments from unknown senders. Links and attachments can contain malware, or they could be phishing for information from you. This can be dangerous because they may be able to get into our network or get information that they're not supposed to have. If you receive any suspicious email, please notify the help desk immediately. Also, please never log into your email while using a public Wi-Fi network. For example, if you are at a restaurant or at a store and you're on their Wi-Fi and it has not required you to enter a password to get onto their Wi-Fi, that's a public Wi-Fi network. That's open, and if a hacker or a bad actor is nearby and you then log into your email, that hacker will be able to see your username and your password as it transfers from your device to Gmail. Then that person would be able to log into Gmail as you and send out as many emails to the rest of the staff and students as they would like. So please be careful. Never use a public Wi-Fi network to get into your school Gmail. Also, if you are going to use your cell phone to check your email, it's not required by Pembroke Public Schools, but if you'd like to set that up for your own convenience, you must use two-factor authentication to log in on your device. Two-factor authentication, if you're not familiar with that, once you have it set up, will require you, whenever you log into a new device, to enter your username, your password, and you would either need to enter a texted code or go to a different application and confirm that you are, in fact, the person logging in to the Gmail. If you have questions about that or need assistance setting that up on your Google account, please contact the help desk and we will come and help you out. The next topic is student data privacy laws. There are 3 laws that pertain to the public school districts that we'll discuss. All 3 of these are lengthy and complicated laws that we've tried to boil down here on this slide to just 1 or 2 sentences that pertain to this training. If you'd like more information on any of these, please feel free to Google them. CIPA is the Child Internet Protection Act. This states that we must ensure proper internet filtering for students. The second is COPPA, the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. This one says that we must evaluate any websites or applications that we're using with our students to make sure that they're protecting our students' data and privacy. The third is FERPA. This is the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act, which says that schools must have written permission from parents to release any information from a student's record other than basic directory information, which would just be information like student's name and grade. All of this is very important to consider when we're talking about which applications we can use with our students. And that takes us into our next slide, which talks about the digital learning apps and the procedure that we have in place for approving them. We have an extensive list of digital learning apps that have been approved by the district for use with students. I'll show you where that list is in just a moment. All of the applications, websites on that list have been approved for curriculum as well as for data security. If, as you're becoming more familiar with Pembroke, you have an application that you come across that you would like to use, or something you've used in the past, we'd like to have you have a conversation with our technology staff. And we'll either take a look at what you would like to use and see if there's something that we already have in Pembroke that is similar to it. Or perhaps, we are adding applications to our approved list on a regular basis. So if there is something new that you'd like to add that's nothing like what we have already, there is a procedure that we will have you follow, and that would be just to complete, it's just a quick, short Google form with a few questions on it to explain what it is and why you'd like to use it with your students. And that will go through an approval process. The administration will take a look at it and evaluate it for the curriculum content, and the technology team will take a look at it to ensure that the application follows the data privacy laws. To find our list of district-approved software, please go to the district website, www.pembrokek12.org. You'll click on Staff and then Staff Technology. On the left side, you'll see the link for district-approved software applications. This is a long list of all of the applications that have already been evaluated and approved for use with students. You'll see that it shows the name of the application, the grade level it's intended for, the department, and the purpose. Most of these are also already set up in Clever. And now we'll talk about LMS and communications applications that we use with students and parents. In grades preschool through 2, we use Seesaw. We have a paid subscription for Seesaw for grades preschool through 2, which means you'll have all of the features for Seesaw available to you. You can use Seesaw with older grade levels if you'd like, but you would use the free version with some limited capabilities. If you are going to post student pictures in Seesaw or in any other application, please be sure to get the no photo list from your main office. Some parents have said that they do not want their child's photo shared in any way, and you need to be careful to never post a picture of those students. We also use Google Classroom for grades 3 through 12. Google Classroom is used for posting assignments, and parents can receive summary reports. PowerSchool is used really district-wide, but it's used in grades 7 through 12 for a parent and student portal. In 7 through 12, students and parents can log into PowerSchool to see their assignments, grades, attendance, and other information. We have some social media rules for staff. Please be sure to use school accounts only. You may not use any personal social media account to post photographs or information about students. Instead, create a new account for school use only and carefully follow the social media rules. Remember, we are bound by FERPA laws to protect student privacy, and this includes pictures of students. So again, please check this student no photo list. You must never post a student photo without the permission of the parent. You can get that no photo list from your main office. When using social media, never follow a student, and also never allow a student to follow you. So the best way to do this is to keep your accounts private. With Seesaw, only invited parents can view what you post. With other apps, use the app settings to keep your posts private, and you can approve your followers. We have some technology and help resources available to you on the district website. If you go to www.pembrokek12.org and then click Staff and Staff Technology, you'll see an extensive list of all kinds of links and help articles available to you to reference whenever you need some assistance. Within each application, there also is usually a help section. Most of those help sections can be of great use if you have a question that you need answered quickly. But if you have any question or issue or need any assistance at all, please be sure to just email helpdesk@pembroke12.org and we'll come see you. You can also email us to ask for one-on-one training or even assistance with a technology presentation or lesson that you'll be giving to students. That's all for today. Thank you for joining us. If you've been recently hired for a position at Pembroke, you'll receive your login credentials after completing all of your new hire paperwork.